Welcome back! In today's video, we will be talking about the top 5 cybersecurity roadmaps for beginners.
So you're pumped about cybersecurity, right? You see it everywhere in the news, you know it's this massive growing field, but then you try to figure out where to actually start, and suddenly it's like you're looking at this giant, complicated map with absolutely no "you are here" sticker. It's a lot. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
And that's exactly why we're here. Think of this breakdown as your personal guide for that journey. First, we're going to explore 5 of the main paths people are talking about right now. Then, we'll help you figure out which one is the perfect fit for you. And to wrap it all up, we'll give you the very first steps you can take the second this is over. You ready? Let's jump in.
All right, first things first, let's look at the structured roadmaps. Think of these first 3 paths as your trusty GPS with turn-by-turn directions. If you're the kind of person who loves a clear plan and knowing exactly what's next, you're going to want to listen up. First up is the most traditional route, what I call the CompTIA Foundation. This is your classic A, then B, then C approach. You start with the A+ cert to really get how computers tick. Then you move on to Network Plus to understand how they all talk to each other. And finally, you hit Security Plus to learn how to keep them safe. It's all about building that solid foundation brick by brick.
Okay, so what's the deal with this path? What are the trade-offs? Well, the good stuff is really good. You get an incredibly strong foundation, and employers totally recognize these certifications. I mean, even the US Department of Defense gives them a thumbs up. Now, on the flip side, it's not exactly a shortcut. You're looking at maybe 6 to 12 months of work, and yeah, the exams do cost money. It's that classic situation, right? You invest the time and cash for a start that is absolutely rock solid.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Check out this comment from a Reddit user. They call these certs the gold standard. And that really hits the nail on the head. You're learning these universal ideas that work everywhere, not just for one specific company's gear. So if CompTIA is the slow and steady marathon, our next roadmap is all about speed. Let's talk about the Google Cybersecurity Certificate. This is the sprint. It's a super modern option made just for people changing careers who want to get into an entry-level job like yesterday. The big draws here? Speed, for sure, and that Google name on your resume. You can finish it in less than 6 months, you get some hands-on practice, and they even try to help you find a job. The catch? Well, some folks in the industry think it might be a little too easy, and they wonder if it really goes deep enough compared to the more established certs.
But what if you already know exactly what you want to do? Maybe you've been binge-watching ethical hacking videos, and you're thinking, yep, that's me. That's what I want to do. Well, this third path is for you. It's about skipping some of the general intro stuff and diving straight into your specialty.
Now, the appeal here is pretty obvious, right? You get to the fun stuff way faster. But you got to be aware of the risk. If you script the basics, you might have some gaps in your knowledge, and that could make it tricky to switch to another area of cybersecurity later if you change your mind. So it's an amazing path if you're laser-focused, but maybe not the best if you still want to explore a bit.
Okay, so we've looked at the guided tours. Now let's talk about the paths for all you adventurers out there who like to go off-road. These next 2 routes are for the independent, hands-on learners who want to blaze their own trail.
This path is all about one thing: learning by doing. So forget just reading about it, you're going to get your hands dirty. You can start on a site called Try Hack Me, which has these awesome guided challenges for beginners. Then, once you're feeling good, you can graduate to Hack the Box, which throws more realistic and way tougher challenges at you.
The biggest win here is huge: practical skills. Seriously, employers love, love, love to see that you can actually do the thing, not just answer questions about it on a test. Plus, for a lot of people, it's just way more fun. The downside? You'll probably want a paid subscription to get the full experience. And just a heads up, the difficulty jump between Try Hack Me and Hack the Box is no joke.
I just love this quote from a user on LinkedIn. It sums it up perfectly. Try Hack Me gets you feeling confident and capable. And then Hack the Box comes along and gives you a real-world reality check that forces you to level up your skills. It's a trial by fire, and it's incredibly effective. All right, from the hands-on labs, let's shift gears to our final path. This one is perfect if you're super disciplined and you're working with a tight budget. This is the academic self-study roadmap, where you basically piece together your own curriculum from all the amazing free stuff online. It's like building your own personal university. On this path, you'll be leaning on absolute legends of the free education world, like Professor Messer. His videos get so much praise on places like Reddit for being amazing at breaking down really complex ideas. If you combine his videos with free courses on sites like Cybery, you can get a top-notch education without spending a dime.
The main benefit here is pretty clear. It's free, or at least very cheap, and you get to learn completely on your own schedule. The challenge, though? It takes a ton of self-motivation. There's no teacher, no deadlines. You have to be your own boss. And you don't get an official certificate at the end unless you decide to go pay for one of the exams yourself.
Whew, okay. We just went through 5 totally different roadmaps. We had the structured ones, the hands-on adventures, and the self-guided quest. So, here's the million-dollar question. Which one of these adventures is yours?
Let's break it down and match these paths to different kinds of people. If you're brand new and you just crave that clear structure, the CompTIA or Google paths are probably your best bet. If you learn best by doing, then you're absolutely going to thrive with the hands-on labs. On a tight budget, the self-study path is your hero. And if you already know your passion, just dive headfirst into that specialized focus. Just see which one of these sounds the most like you.
Are you feeling it? Fired up? Good. Because a map doesn't do you any good if you just stare at it. This last part is all about what you can do, like right now, today, to actually start your journey.
Here's your simple 4-step action plan. Number 1, do a little self-assessment. Watch a few intro videos on different cybersecurity jobs and see what gets you excited. 2, set a realistic timeline. Don't rush it. Plan for about 6 to 12 months of solid learning. 3, build a home lab. You can do this with free software, and it's basically your personal playground to practice safely. And 4, join some online communities right away. Find your crew on Reddit or Discord. Trust me, they'll be your best support system.
And there you have it. You've got the map, you've got the different roadmaps, and you have your first action steps. So the only real question left is, which path are you going to choose to kick off your adventure?
That's a wrap for today's breakdown. Thanks for watching CyberSec Insights. Make sure to subscribe, stay sharp, and keep your defenses strong. Until next time, stay secure out there.